All right, well, I pulled over here at this well-known spot on Navajo Nation known as the Elephant's Feet. It's this really cool rock formation that's obviously looks like two elephants' feet. Good morning, my friends. What a beautiful view this is as we go up and over Independence Pass yet again, the fifth time in 3 days. It's a lovely ride, but boy, I've certainly had my fill of it. This is day 6, I think, of the Colorado 2024 Moto Tour. And the plan for today is very simple. I'm just going to go about 100 miles over to the small mountain town of Redstone as I start to make my way back towards Flagstaff. And I'm going to do this one additional pit stop in Redstone because I want to go check out what's known as the Lead King Trailhead Road. It's about a 7-mile long road that's supposed to be a bit nasty, but the reason I want to see if it's accessible via the Himalayan is because at the end of this road is the Lead King Trailhead, which is the west approach trailhead for Snowmass Peak. And this is the way that I'd really like to summit the mountain, from the west side going up what's known as the S Ridge. But in order to do that without hiking that 7 miles in, I need to get down that road, and I don't know if that's possible on this bike. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go scope it out and get some data. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy this one last incredible ride here up to Independence Pass. I mean, just look at this. This is such a beautiful road. I absolutely love it, even though I have done it now five times in the last 3 days. So, man. Terrible view. Terrible view. Up here on Independence Pass, and it's just gorgeous. Love it. Nice way to spend a morning. There's definitely some rain coming though, so I think we should boogie on out of here and get down to lower country. But I just thought I would share this really nice view with all of you. Not too shabby. I'm glad I stopped and spent a little time here on my last trip over the pass. Okay, headed down from the pass. Looking lovely out there. It's nice to be doing this ride not anxious to get to a trailhead or incredibly exhausted coming back from a trailhead. So I got a belly full of breakfast burrito that I got in Leadville. Ooh, it was delish. Let's see what we find. Well, that does suck. I'm not feeling it. That was really steep. So we're gonna play it safe. I think part of the reason I was also hesitant to try that is my tires are just terrible. And so having to come down that, I feel like I would have just slipped really badly. Alright everyone, so quick story time for y'all. As you can see, coming up around this turn is a mighty looking mountaintop. That is Mount Sneffels, one of the 14ers. A really good one too, nasty at the top, tough one to climb. But more importantly, you see this very distinct mountain profile. This is a well-known profile. When you're coming south towards the San Juans, towards Ridgway and Ouray, you see this wall of rock, and it's so classic and quintessential. And many years ago, I pulled over right along this stretch and took a photo of this profile. And I really came to love that photo. And several years later, I was talking to one of my grad students, and I found out that her roommate is an artist, a painter. So I asked if I could commission a painting. She said yes. And I gave her that photo. And so this exact picture here, I have hand painted on the wall above my fireplace at home. And so every time I drive this stretch of road and I see this profile and I see Sneffels there just angrily staring at me from the middle, so mighty looking, I think of my living room and how I have this exact scene now painted by a grad student on my wall. Not too bad as far as the scenery goes, huh guys? We're getting into the Lizard Head Wilderness area, which features several 14ers, Mount Wilson, El Diente, and Wilson Peak. There are two different Wilsons. We're gonna maybe take this detour up here and go right up to the Kilpacker trailhead, which we should get really nice views of those peaks, provided it's not raining too hard. I think I'm gonna go that way. So let's see what it looks like when we get there in 11 miles. All right, well, let's see how rough this road really is. All right, let's take a look. I mean, it looks okay. Oh yeah, look at this. This looks sweet road. It looked way worse down from the highway, but this is fine. Look at this guy coming down in his Nissan. That's funny. Clearly, you can go over this in a car. I just really want to soak this in. I want to enjoy it. No sense in rushing. Just, wow, just really enjoy this last high mountain road in Colorado. As soon as we get out of this wilderness, we're going to head down into the low country to Cortez for the night. So this is it. This is our last little playground up in the mountains. It seems like a nice fitting way to end our trip. So I'm really glad we decided to do this. Oh, here we go. I can see the peaks to my right. Yeah. Look at those beasts. Haha. Wilson. Look at this high meadow. It is amazing. What an awesome road. Oh man, here we are. That was our campsite last year, right there. What a cool spot. So yeah, that's El Diente in the back. And then Wilson is like around. Oh, so much fun. Love it. Look at those views. Oh, awesome. Super cool. Glad we came up this way. Brings back a lot of good memories for me. Yeah. Let us push onward. Back out on the highway, just like that. Oh. Cortez, 24 miles. That's less than a marathon. I measure everything in running distances. Alright, well we just went through the small town of Dolores, Colorado, and that was the transition point from the San Juans into the high desert. And there are still some mountain ranges in the distance, like over there is Ute Mountain, and then we've got Navajo Mountain, and yeah, a few other ranges, but that was the exit of the San Juans. Good morning, everyone, from the high desert near Four Corners. We are technically still in Colorado, but not for much longer, as the monument is just up here in about 10 miles. And as you can see, we're back in the high desert. Lots of grasses and scrubs and these wide open spaces. And way off there in the distance, you can once again see Shiprock. So we've got about 200 miles of desert riding today to get back to the Flagstaff area. Alright, well we just came up to a no enter sign, a do not enter sign on the Wupaki Loop, so I am going to improvise. And hopefully this dirt road is an alternate way out, because otherwise I gotta go all the way back and I don't know if I got enough gas for that. So yeah, this could get interesting. I really want to know what's going on now, why that's closed. Very strange. Alright, well that sign said this way to the highway, so... Alright, well we made it through this little detour in the woods. I still don't know why the highway was closed going into Sunset Crater, but it was kind of fun traversing through the Cinder Hills here. Sadly my camera battery died, I don't know how far back, but we did make it through in one piece, and here comes the highway right here. So great success. Our off-roading for this adventure is now officially done. Of that I am certain. So given that we are just a little over a mile from my house, I think this is a great time to sign off and say thank you for joining me on this Colorado 2024 adventure. Really appreciate it, and I can't wait to go on the next adventure and share some of those stories with you all as well. So take care, everyone. Be safe out there. I'll see you in the next video.